Besides being my birthday, Cinco de Mayo commemorates the Battle of Pueblo, fought on the 5th of May in 1862. Cinco de Mayo is typically mistaken for Mexico's Independence Day, which actually falls on the 16th of September. The 5th of May is actually not celebrated outside of Pueblo, Mexico, where the battle took place in 1862, where Mexicans killed a bunch of French people, which in itself is a decent reason to celebrate. Pulitzer Prize nominated historian Dan McCort has encapsulated the French people as pretentious, arrogant sophomores with a propensity towards choking on uncircumcised penises. Mexico is located in Southern California. Their main industry is auto theft. Cinco de Mayo is Spanish for "we all work in U.S. kitchens." Cinco de Mayo is commemorated in Mexico by ignoring it roughly altogether, whereas in the U.S., Cinco de Mayo is commemorated by ignoring all historical significance and blacking out aggressively on pseudo-Mexican tequila, which is actually owned by U.S. distilleries, and swamping emergency rooms with drunk, injured people. If the French had won the Battle of Pueblo, they may have gone on to support the Confederacy in the American Civil War. That's a possibility. A certainty is that broke Americans would have a difficult time finding day laborers. Mexico has a rich history of middlemaning billion-dollar drug trafficking. They are also known for murdering civilians, border crossing, not paying for a wall, and guacamole. Traditional Mexican music is found to be entertaining for up to 5 minutes, and that is met with hostility. If you come across a Mexican American on Cinco de Mayo, be sure to greet him in his native tongue with something along the lines of "Lava tu manos y dedos con agua y jabón." I'm about to eat at this restaurant. He'll be sure to appreciate the effort. This is the Prime Minister of Mexico. I will now translate his policy of normalizing trade between our countries. It should come as no surprise that I welcome trade with the US, which is why I offered the traditional bundle of cocaína. I can waltz this shit across your weak-ass border no problem. We want 20s, 50s, and 100s, nothing smaller, thank you. It is fair to say that Cinco de Mayo is mostly ignored in Mexico and is embraced in the US as a reason to party and feed the bottom line of pseudo-Mexican distilleries and beer manufacturers. Why celebrate Cinco de Mayo? Because you have a drinking problem. Because this year it falls on a Friday. It's my birthday. Because my tequila doesn't have a worm in it. Any excuse to black out. Because I work in the service industry and I'm only working lunch that day. I don't have kids. Because I do have kids. Drinking is my only escape. Because I'm homeless. Because I found a 50 in the pocket of my old jeans. Because I stole a 50 from the collection plate. Because there is no God. Because I'm out on bail. Because I'm out on bond. Out on parole. Because I'm out of heroin. Out of crack. Out of cocaine. Out of pot. Because I'm out of PCP. I'm out of multivitamins. Pains to huff. Because I'm out of porn to watch. Really? Out of porn? I don't think that's possible. Celebrate Cinco de Mayo for the mere fact that Mexico is our neighbor to the south and not France.